I was asked if I had a genie, what remakes, sequels, or games would I like to see on the Nintendo Switch 2? If I had a genie and I had 3 wishes, because it's always 3. Let's say it's 5 wishes. What would I like to see? I would like to see a full remake in the art style of Fire Emblem Engage, of Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced and A2. Those 2 specifically. Those 2 games, and I'm going to say it's a dual pack, and that's 1 wish, okay? I make the rules, genie time, excellent, okay? That game itself is a masterpiece. I loved the Final Fantasy Tactics franchise on the Game Boy SP as well as the DS. It was unbelievable. I adored it. So that's guess number 1. Number 2 is a full-fledged remake, remaster, however, in the same art style as well as graphical fidelity of Mario Kart World of, let's say it together as a family, Diddy Kong Racing. Diddy Kong Racing was unreal, dude. I loved that game. And I'm so bummed that we haven't had a remake, remaster, re-release, whatever, of Diddy Kong Racing. Diddy Kong Racing had some of the most fun that I have had at that time. But Diddy Kong was amazing. And so let's go into game number 3. I want a remake, remaster, and I don't even care if it's necessarily in the art style of Fire Emblem Engage or if it's in the art style of Octopath Traveler HD 2D. I would love to say, I'd love to get a remake, remaster of Fire Emblem and the Sacred Stones. I believe that's what it is. That is the Game Boy Advanced Fire Emblem game. An insanely good, if you're looking to get into Fire Emblem is a fun game. It's a tactics RPG. I highly recommend playing Fire Emblem. I think it's Sacred Stones. I get it wrong often, but I think that's what it is. That game is like 40 hours. It has multiple different campaign deviations, secret things, secret endings. It's so intricate. And the fact that it released on the Game Boy Advance was spectacular. The thing with Fire Emblem, though, that I really appreciated, and I tried to min-max the best I could growing up, was the idea that if you lose a character in battle, they actually die. And so aside from the actual whole main character, like depending on which story arc you're doing, they can't die. But if if you're swordsman, which is hard to unlock Guy, but if you get Guy, shout out to everyone who got Guy. If you get Guy and he dies, it's done. It's over. You don't get him back. He's dead. And so it's really, really cool. It's a good game and a high consequence. Super high consequence, which I appreciate. So that's number 3. Number 4, I would say I would like, and it's not going to happen, but if I had a genie, I would like a full remaster, like fully dual pack Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask, like full blown. Art style wise, I'm not sure, but I want a full remaster. I don't want a 3DS remake. I want the full-fledged remaster of that game. I love that game so much, and I think that it is just so special. And those 2 games in tandem are just so special. They're so great, and like the thought of playing a remastered, re-released, restructured, recompiled, whatever it may be, Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask really does seem like it would be a fun experience. And I'd say the last wish I had, which is tough because there are a lot of things I'd like to see, but the last wish I'd have to like see a real true thing. And I'm going out there. I'm getting way out there. I mean, realistically, I think I could pick one, but if I'm going unrealistically, I would like to see a Super Mario Wonder level of graphic remake. For a like, right? I'm not looking for any additional mechanics or changes to the game at all. A like for like of Super Mario World. If I got a Super Mario Wonder remake of Super Mario World, I think I would lose my mind. I would spend $100 on that game. I would with day one launch release. I don't care. I would purchase it day one for a Super Mario Wonder version of Super Mario World. That would be I would completely lose it. And so those are some, like, if I had a genie, I'd wish for realistic things. I think that would be a different, like if we went realistic, like what could potentially happen. I still stand behind the Game Boy Advance tactics, because we got Mega Man Battle Network, which was huge, right? The Battle Network series. So we got that. Those are games. So why wouldn't we potentially get, advanced game tactics advance? So, and we got Advance Wars. So I don't think that's realistic. Let's see. Let's do only three realistic. I'd love the Wind Waker, Twilight Princess remaster, remakes, All Star, whatever. I don't think that's unrealistic. I really don't think that's unrealistic. And I'd say I would love to see an appropriate way for me to play every single released Final Fantasy game on a Switch too. I think we can do it. I think we can get Final Fantasy 15 over there. I think 16 can get over there. I definitely think Rebirth can get over there. Maybe there'd be some graphical things that they would have to do to make it a little bit easier. But I really believe that with enough, finesse, we could get all of the Final Fantasy games over to the Nintendo Switch too. And so for me, that would be my two. The first 5 would definitely be the big, or 3. Final Fantasy 9 remaster from someone in chat, Fabu, has been rumored for a while. Yeah, same with Chrono Trigger HD 2D has been rumored for a while. So I'm not going to throw those in the mix. I do believe that those are here coming. So if you like those, play more, be kind, watch live streams. I think it would be worth your time.